Let me ask you something, and answer honestly in your heart. Have you ever opened your bank app and thought, if making money were a sport, I'd be in the audience, not on the field? You're not the only one. Most people are stuck in a game where money keeps hiding better than they can seek it. But today, that game ends. Something is about to move in your favor, because I'm about to show you 3 specific words that can pull 500 million into your world. Yes, you heard me, $500 million. Not by luck, not by illusion, but through divine principle. Before you smirk or whisper, here we go again, stop and listen closely. I'm not offering a shortcut or a fantasy. I'm revealing how to command the very frequency that forms wealth itself. When you grasp this truth, you'll stop running after money, and it will start running after you. Let's be real for a second. Most people don't really have a financial crisis. They have a verbal one. They use their voices like vending machines of worry and wonder why life keeps printing out more struggle. You repeat things like, I'm broke. I can't handle this. Money is hard to find. And somehow expect blessings to pour out. That's like standing in a thunderstorm yelling, I hate rain, while refusing an umbrella. Your words aren't harmless, they're spiritual blueprints. Every sentence carries an energetic signature that tells creation what to do next. And here's the key. Creation doesn't argue, it doesn't debate, it mirrors. So if you speak lack, it doesn't correct you. It simply delivers more of it. You might say, but I've been speaking positively, and nothing's changing. That's because sometimes your lips are saying one thing, while your energy is humming another tune. You can't proclaim abundance while vibrating fear. That's like trying to laugh while sobbing. Your body can't do both. Don't panic. We're going to fix that. Before this is over, you'll know the 3 words that can summon massive wealth, and you'll understand how to use them with genuine spiritual authority. And if you're new here, let me tell you something about this space. I don't waste time on endless talks. These messages are short, sharp, and designed to wake up your power fast. Not to overload your brain, but to stir your spirit. Now I know you've been trying. You've prayed, visualized, journaled, maybe even burned sage or quoted affirmations, and yet it feels like your breakthrough took a vacation. Maybe you've wondered if you're missing the secret ingredient. Everyone else seems to know. You're weary of the almost. The next month will be different. You're tired of seeing others celebrate while your miracle still feels like it's on back order. But hear me, you're not broken and you're not unworthy, you're just blurry. Your signal to the divine has static. One moment you're affirming, I'm ready for abundance. And the next, you're scrolling through bills whispering, I can't do this anymore. That's like placing an order and canceling it 5 seconds later. The universe doesn't know which instruction to obey. Imagine calling a restaurant saying, I'll take the pasta, then calling back to change it to pizza, and then phoning again to say, actually, never mind. Would you expect food to arrive? Of course not. That's exactly how most people communicate with the spiritual realm. Too many mixed signals, too little consistency. Before we reach the words themselves, you must understand the foundation. Everything is vibration. You, your phone, the floor, the chair. All of it is energy dancing at different speeds. Money is no exception. It moves toward people who hum in its same rhythm. That's why 2 people can face the same chance, and one builds an empire while the other barely survives. It's not fortune, it's frequency. Here's what that looks like in real life. When you live with gratitude, peace, and confidence, you're vibrating like wealth. When you stew in worry, doubt, and envy, you're tuned to lack. The universe doesn't react to the words alone, it responds to the pulse behind them. But your words teach your pulse. So yes, what you say trains your vibration. Now let's unveil it. The 3 words that magnetize 500 million are I am wealth. Simple to read but powerful enough to shape reality. Those words aren't mere affirmations, they are declarations of being. When you say I am, you're not describing something. You're summoning the Creator's essence within you. The universe hears I am and rearranges existence to make that statement real. The problem is, most people speak those words but secretly roll their eyes inside. They say, I am wealth, but their mind mutters, not really. They speak abundance while feeling broke. That's why nothing changes. The universe doesn't obey language, it obeys conviction. So you must feel it until it becomes natural. Try this right now. Whisper softly to yourself, I am wealth. Notice how your body reacts. Do you feel tension? Does a small voice say, "You're lying"? That's the outdated programming, the poverty mindset defending itself. Don't battle it. Just keep repeating the new truth until the old one runs out of breath. Every repetition plants new data into your subconscious, rewriting years of fear and lack. Here's how to bring it into your routine. When you open your eyes each morning before grabbing your phone, breathe deeply and repeat, "I am wealth." Feel it. Let the blanket feel like royalty. Let the air feel charged with favor. Smile as if the universe just signed a partnership with you. Then carry it through your day. Waiting in line, "I am wealth." Washing dishes, "I am wealth." Paying a bill, especially then, "I am wealth." Because wealth isn't about digits on a screen, it's an identity. When you become wealth, money simply bends itself around you to match who you are. This isn't self-delusion, it's divine reprogramming. Your subconscious doesn't argue, it executes. Tell it you're rich, and it begins to filter reality through that lens. You'll start noticing opportunities you used to overlook. You'll meet people you once walked past. You'll get ideas you used to ignore. That's how you train your mind to become a prosperity magnet. I told a friend to do this, say, "I am wealth," every morning for 3 weeks. She laughed, said it felt silly. 3 days later, she received a surprise bonus. By day 10, she discovered 300 tucked away in an old coat. By day 21, she got promoted. Coincidence, you can call it that. I call it divine alignment. When your frequency hums prosperity, the universe harmonizes to your tune. Now you may wonder, what about the bills, the debt, the deadlines? Listen closely. Wealth doesn't deny what's real, it reshapes it. You don't wait for circumstances to look good before feeling wealthy. You feel wealthy, and circumstances follow your lead. That's how spiritual law works. You never attract what you simply want. You draw in what you are. And so when you speak, "I am wealth," don't hold your breath waiting for evidence. Believe it first. Evidence comes later. That's how miracles move. Take a deep breath with me. Something inside you just opened. You're stepping into a different current now. These 3 words are seeds, but they must be watered with gratitude, faith, and inspired movement. When you do that, the atmosphere around you begins to shift. Your walk feels lighter. Your thoughts get sharper. People notice something radiant about you. Doors begin to appear where there were none. Soon, you realize wealth was never hiding. It was waiting for you to speak its name. It was standing quietly beside you, ready to move once you remembered your authority. So let's anchor it right now. Say it one more time with conviction. Slowly, boldly, with belief in every breath. "I am wealth." Let the words hum through your bones. Feel the current they release. That's not imagination. That's creation responding. You've spoken the language of abundance, and it heard you. I am wealth. It's time to shift from simply declaring those words to truly embodying them. Real prosperity isn't born out of effort alone, it flows from identity. When wealth becomes your inner state, you naturally draw 500 million, not through pursuit, but through alignment. Let's start with this foundational truth. When you say, "I am wealth," you're not trying to persuade creation to respond. You're reminding existence of a fact it already knows. You're speaking in the dialect of divine manifestation. The phrase, "I am," isn't a plea, it's a decree. When you unite it with wealth, you're sending a heavenly command into the structure of reality itself. That command cannot vanish, be postponed, or be refused unless you withdraw it through disbelief. In this next step, we're anchoring your vibration. We're securing your wealth frequency so deeply that no uncertainty, fear, or external event can unsettle it. Once you master that inner stillness, you won't merely attract 500 million. You'll attract peace, influence, and purpose that currency could never purchase. Let's talk about living these words, not just repeating them. Saying, "I am wealth," lights the spark, but living, "I am wealth," keeps the flame burning. Start with your energetic stance. When you wake, before glancing at your phone or rushing into tasks, spend a moment aligning your posture with your declaration. Sit upright, let your shoulders drop, open your chest, and take a full breath. You can't proclaim abundance from a posture of anxiety. Lift your chin slightly and breathe like the world already belongs to you. Energy always speaks louder than speech. You can't mumble, "I am wealth," while sitting as if the universe owes you. Say it as if you and life are partners in creation. Now let's deal with the old adversary, doubt. Doubt is the toll charged when you haven't yet accepted your divine capacity. And that's all right, we've all paid that fee before. The secret is to stop renewing it. Doubt whispers things like, "What if this doesn't work?" or "You're not the kind who becomes rich." In that instant, take dominion over your inner dialogue. Here's the key. You don't have to battle doubt, you only have to outnumber it. Every time it murmurs, "What if?" respond with, "I am wealth." Repetition erases resistance. Lack and abundance cannot occupy the same emotional space. Whichever one you feed, that one thrives. Treat your mind as fertile ground. Each thought is a seed. If you've been sowing fear, scarcity, or limitation, your inner garden may look overrun right now. But that doesn't mean your soil is cursed. It means it's ready for better planting. From this moment forward, sow new seeds. I am wealth, I am calm, I am plenty. Repeat them daily until the old weeds fade. You might say, "But what if I don't believe it yet?" That's fine, keep saying it. Feelings trail consistency. Just as a tune repeats in your mind after hearing it often, your subconscious begins to hum along with the new belief. That's when manifestation turns natural. Let me tell you a brief story. A woman once told me that no matter how hard she worked, she was always behind financially. Then she began declaring, "I am wealth," several times a day. At first it felt forced. She said it while cooking, driving, and brushing her teeth. Then one morning something shifted. She didn't just say it, she knew it. Within days, a business opportunity she thought was gone revived itself. 3 months later, her income had doubled. She laughed, realizing everything changed through 3 words and a little persistence. Wealth doesn't only come from receiving, sometimes it begins through release. You can't hold new abundance if your hands are still gripping old limitation. That means releasing resentment, guilt, jealousy, and even that old identity that said, "I can't." Let go of shame over past financial errors. Let go of regrets and misjudgments. Those chapters don't define you, they refine you. Speak this aloud. I let go of the old. I am wealth. When you release resistance, you create space for divine flow. Now let's go deeper into the energetic principle behind this. Everything in existence vibrates. Your emotions are frequencies in motion. The higher your state, gratitude, joy, love, the faster your desires come forth. The lower ones, fear, worry, guilt, repel what you seek. So don't focus on the 500 million itself, focus on the emotion it represents. What does that amount feel like? Peace, freedom, security, joy. Practice feeling that emotion daily. You're not chasing money, you're matching its resonance. Try a brief visualization. Close your eyes unless you're driving and see yourself in your ideal setting, maybe walking through your dream home, relaxing on a balcony facing the ocean, or signing a check that blesses others. Feel the warmth of satisfaction, the ease of gratitude. Then declare, "I am wealth." Not "I will be," but "I am." That single shift moves you from wishing to embodiment, from someday to today. But faith also calls for movement. Affirmation without action is only fantasy. When you begin to speak, "I am wealth," divine ideas will start appearing. Maybe you'll feel nudged to start something new, reach out to someone, learn, or adjust a routine. Those impulses are not random. They're heavenly instructions answering your declaration. Wealth flows through people, and you're one of those channels. Follow the excitement. Don't overthink. Movement roots belief in the physical world. Now comes one of the most powerful accelerators, thankfulness ahead of time. Gratitude is living proof that you believe it's already yours. When you give thanks before evidence appears, you've stepped into true faith. Say things like, "Thank you for my 500 million already unfolding. Thank you for the opportunities aligning. Thank you for perfect timing." Gratitude completes the command. Don't sit around waiting for a sign. You are the sign. The fact that you're hearing these words means you've already tuned into the wealth frequency. The gate is wide open. And remember, joy attracts miracles. Some think being spiritual means being serious. No, divine energy thrives in joy. Laugh, sing, dance, celebrate. You're not summoning millions through tension. You're drawing them through lightness and delight. The universe loves cheerful receivers. Maybe you've spoken affirmations before and saw no results. That's all right. Perhaps you said it once, then checked your account right away. That's like planting a seed and digging it up the next day to see if it sprouted. Let it grow. Keep watering with faith. Even if nothing seems to change yet, roots are forming beneath the surface. Here's another revelation: the amount doesn't matter. Whether it's 5,000 or 500 million, creation doesn't measure size. To divine intelligence, $1 and 1 billion are the same vibration. It's all about faith, not figures. So let your vision stretch as far as your spirit allows. Now let's end with a simple practice that can transform your entire reality. For the next 21 days, speak, "I am wealth," each morning and night. Write it down 10 times a day. Say it while doing ordinary things, brushing your teeth, driving, waiting in line. Let it become part of your inner rhythm. Each time, add a layer of gratitude. I am wealth and thankful for endless blessings. I am wealth and grateful for today's calm. I am wealth and thankful for the overflowing opportunities surrounding me. Then, take one inspired action daily, just one. Send that message. Begin that project. Clean your workspace. Read that book. Open that account. Every step tells the universe, I'm ready. And when the old voice of doubt says, this isn't working, smile and say, it's already done. Because in the unseen realm, it's finished before it appears. You're not waiting for it. You're waiting to see it. Now inhale deeply and say it with conviction one last time. I am wealth. Feel it radiate in your chest like warmth spreading outward. Feel it in your thoughts, your emotions, your field. That's the essence of creation moving within you. If you feel that divine confirmation stirring inside, don't hold it back. Type, I am wealth, in agreement. Let's flood the atmosphere with that frequency. When thousands declare it together, the vibration becomes unstoppable. And if you haven't joined yet, subscribe and stay with this community of creators. Each message carries a spark meant to shift your energy in your world. Remember, you're not someone trying to attract money. You are a wealth awakening to itself. Walk with that confidence today. Smile at life, speak as a creator. Think from abundance. You don't have to chase the 500 million. It's already gravitating toward you, drawn by your belief and called by your words. Say it one last time slowly and consciously, like signing a divine covenant. I am wealth. Now go live as it. The universe hears you, and it always answers those who know who they are.